If you're thinking about becoming a medical coder, you've probably noticed that there's about a million different ways to get started. You've got university degree programs, you've got community colleges, you've got technical schools, you've got online training programs, and then there are these souls that are brave enough to decide that they're just going to teach themselves medical coding. So today I'm going to be ranking the most common medical coding education pathways from the bottom all the way to the top premier tier. Now, before we get started, this is just my opinion based on my, 16, 17 years experience as a medical coder and auditor and educator, and as someone who has helped thousands of people enter into this field. Now, your situation may be different, but if I personally were starting over today and I had to become a medical coder from scratch, this is exactly how I would rank these different options. Starting at the very bottom with the D tier is our 4-year university degree programs. Now, I am not saying that college is bad. A bachelor's degree can absolutely be extremely valuable, especially if you want to move into management or healthcare administration or education or some kind of higher leadership role. But if your primary goal is simply, I just want to become a medical coder, then a 4-year degree is usually not the most efficient route. My concerns here are things like it is typically very high cost. There is a 4-year timeline, oftentimes way, way longer if you're not able to go to college full time. You're also going to get a ton of student loan debt and a lot of coursework that is unrelated to coding, all of those fun electives that they have to pick and fill into this box just so they can go, yep, this is it. This is the nice 4-year degree program. So you could spend years and an obscene amount of money and then wind up still needing to prepare for a coding certification exam afterwards. So for someone who is focused specifically on becoming a medical coder, it's oftentimes a lot more education than you actually need. It's kind of like preparing a banquet when you're just planning a movie night with your friends. Not saying it can't or should not be a goal, but a lot of these large healthcare organizations have amazing tuition reimbursement programs. So why not start with the cheaper medical coding certification methods and then get your foot in the door and then have the organization you're working for lift a lot of the weight when it comes to the cost of those higher degrees. So for this specific goal, for just a medical coding job, a university degree program winds up landing on the D tier. Now, in my C tier are the community colleges and technical schools. So I like these a lot more than university programs for coding. They're usually a lot less expensive. Many employers recognize them. Some even offer certificates or associate degree options. The downside here, though, is oftentimes you're still tied to that academic schedule. You have to start at a certain semester time. Some programs can take 1 or 2 years to complete, and the quality of them varies pretty dramatically from school to school. Some of them are super, super excellent. Some are less than excellent. There's programs out there like Ed2Go. Ed2Go is a pretty bare bones plug and play program that a lot of community colleges and tech schools use for their online medical coding program. And actually, some of them just license the CPC program directly from the AEPC. You might see them listed as an AEPC approved provider. That just means basically that they have paid licensing to the AEPC to take their existing PowerPoints and exams and stuff and dump them into their learning management system. Some people get confused when they see that AEPC approved or AEPC licensure, and they confuse that with accreditation. So there's no accreditation when it comes to the CPC exam, which is the top like medical coding certification. You don't have to go through a certain program or actually any program at all to sit for the CPC exam or even the CCS exam with the HEMA. What that AEPC approved means is just that they've purchased all the official material that the AEPC developed. Accreditation really only comes into play with a HEMA credential. A HEMA is the American Health Information Management Association. They have some higher certifications that require degrees, but those are more specific to health information and not just medical coding. So for some students, they are a very solid option. They're not always necessarily the fastest path. Now, the B tier is where we have our self-study option. And I have whole videos where I talk about all of the different materials that you would need to self-study, because you need to buy your own books. And with self-study, it's not always just the code books. You have to buy textbooks, you have to find your own resources, watch YouTube videos, and you basically have to become your own teacher. And I have a lot of respect for people who do that, because it is very, very hard. The biggest advantage for self-study for most people is the cost, although sometimes it's really not significant, because the code books themselves are around $300. The textbook and workbook can be another $200. To take the CPC exam, you have to be a member of the AAPC, so you have to pay membership dues, you have to pay your exam fee, but you do have the maximum flexibility. So if you want, you can study at 5 a.m., you can study at midnight, you can study at the car line while you're waiting to pick up your kids, you can study while your dog is judging your life choices from the couch. The problem, though, is structure, or rather the lack of structure. So many people don't know, like, what do I study first? What can I skip? How do I handle the medical terminology and anatomy? How do I prepare specifically for the CPC exam? Am I learning correctly? Like, who's going to assess me before this? They don't know how to make a roadmap. And that's a lot of times where these people get stuck with all of these different nuances and trying to figure out how to best piece everything together. The people who succeed a lot with self-study, and there are plenty of them, they're the people who are usually very self-disciplined and very self-motivated. And that's why I kind of placed self-study more so in the B tier. Now, in the A tier is the online medical coding programs. We're getting into the good stuff now. So this is where most people are going to start looking, and where most people probably should start looking. There are huge advantages here. You get that nice structured curriculum, you get guided learning, you get some more flexible schedules, you get faster completion times, you get oftentimes a lot of support resources, and you don't have to completely reinvent the wheel. Someone has already created that roadmap for you. Study this first, this second, this third. The challenge is that not all programs are created equal, and not all programs actually cost equal. There's some that give exactly the same as other programs, but cost significantly more. Some of them provide excellent support. Others basically hand you a login and wish you luck. I talked before about, the learning management systems and how you can become an AAPC approved instructor. And there's instructors who will advertise that they will teach you medical coding. They'll get you in their medical coding training program. And really what they're going to do is log you in to the exact same program, the exact same Blackboard system that the AAPC utilizes. They maybe do it for a lower cost than the AAPC advertises. So some people are literally just like, here's your login, good luck. There is a huge variance of all of the different online training programs. Some are going to have, office hours. Some are going to just plug and play into that learning management system. Some are going to prepare you specifically for the certification. They're not going to include prerequisites. Others, they're going to focus more so on foundational skills than just preparing for the certification exam. So while I think online programs are one of the strongest pathways available, the quality really matters, but they still get the A tier. Now, as far as the S tier, our premier, our elite tier, is Preppy. The reason I put Preppy above the other online programs comes down to a few specific things. Like the online programs and the other programs, they have structure, so you know exactly what to study, in what order. The second thing, though, is it is university backed. So a lot of people like knowing that they are working through a program that is connected to an accredited university, and you get that university certificate to prove 80 contact hours so you can remove the apprentice designation off of your CPC faster. Third, it is specifically designed to prepare students to sit for the CPC exam. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know that I am a big believer in earning the CPC because it opens a lot of doors in this industry. And with Preppy, you get like same day access, you get the nice structure, you get support, you get career support. They include so many amazing things that I continue to refer my viewers to them and hear so much positive feedback. It's good for people who are looking to transition careers, who want to get into healthcare, or just start coding as efficiently as possible. It's a huge advantage. And one thing I will also mention is I do have a coupon code for you guys. So if you sign up for Preppy, you go to startmedicalcoding.com and you can get $100 off your registration when you choose the pay in full option if you use code Contempo. Now, you don't have to memorize all that. I will also put it in the video description, so all the information is right there for you. But that is why Preppy takes my top tier, my S tier spot. So, final rankings: S tier, Preppy. A would be our online programs. B is our self-study. C is our community colleges and technical schools. And then D is our 4-year university degree programs. Now remember, the best pathway is not necessarily everyone's best pathway. We need to find the pathway that fits your goals, your budget, your schedule, your learning style. I have seen successful coders come out of every category on that list. What matters really the most is actually committing, finishing the training, earning your certification, and taking action beyond that, getting a good resume, networking, really putting yourself out there. Now, if you want to learn more about the top program that I recommended, I will put the information about Preppy down in the description below. And don't forget, you can use code Contempo if you pay in full to save money on your registration. I would love to hear from you as well. Which tier would you put your own medical coding education in, or did you get your medical coding education from? And how do you feel about it? How do you feel about the rankings? Let me know in the comments. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, just keep on coding on.